Howdy, hey, how is everybody doing, and welcome back to Disney Daily. 1963's The Sword in the Stone is a classic story that centers around orphan child Wart and his journey to becoming a king. For those who don't know, the film was based on the novel by T.H. White called The Once and Future King, which was published in 1938. What's interesting is just a year after its release, Walt would obtain the screen rights to it so that he could turn this brilliant book into a film. But it would be a whole 2 decades before production on the movie would actually begin. In today's video, I am going to take you through 5 fast facts about The Sword in the Stone. Number 5. This movie was the first Disney animated feature to be made under one director. Prior to 1963, films were directed by as many as 4 directors at a time or by a team of sequence directors working under one supervisor. The man picked to direct this particular film was Wolfgang Reitherman, who was a veteran animator and is a part of the famous 9 Old Men. Number 4. Walt himself was the inspiration behind the clever and playful Merlin. The beloved Merlin became a reality all because of story artist Bill Peet's vision of the character. Peet was quoted as saying, "Walt the Wizard never knew that I patterned Merlin the Magician after him when I wrote the script." According to several sources, it wasn't just their personalities that were similar, but their noses. I guess Walt had a nose that was just fit for a wizard. Number 3. The kind and tenacious Wart, aka King Arthur, was voiced by 3 different boys: Ricky Swanson, Richard Reitherman, and Robert Reitherman. Now the question you probably have on your mind is, why were 3 different boys needed for the voice of Arthur? Well, as it turns out, Swanson, the boy originally cast for the role, began puberty during the film's production. So the director had to abruptly cast his 2 sons to replace him so that Arthur would continue to sound youthful. Now, instead of the 2 boys replacing Swanson's voice completely, they were just added in. So as a result, all 3 voices are in the film and are pretty noticeable from one another. Number 2. To this day, the battle scene between Merlin and Madame Mim is cited as one of the best animation sequences for the time by experts. This is because the characters go through multiple transformations, but still manage to maintain their personalities and their most identifiable physical features, such as Merlin's glasses and Madame Mim's crazy hair. Number 1. The voice actors behind Merlin and Archimedes were incredibly talented and experienced. Carl Swenson, who voiced the absent-minded Merlin, was an extremely versatile performer. He was best known for his vocal characterizations due to his career in radio. In addition to radio, he was in over 100 TV shows and had a successful role as Lars Hansen on Little House on the Prairie. Junius Matthews, the voice of clever owl Archimedes, was a performer on Broadway, television, and also had a background in radio. After The Sword in the Stone, Matthews would actually go on to voice Rabbit in the Winnie the Pooh features. Well, that concludes this episode of Disney Daily. I hope you all learned something new. Please tell me down in the comments who is your favorite character from The Sword in the Stone. As always, thanks for being my guest here at Disney Daily. Until next time.